Hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I really truly never thought I would actually start something like this, but you know what? It's something that's been brewing in my heart and mind for a very long time. Just the idea of really sharing my insights in the subject of style and fashion. And you know what? This is the time and this is the day that I'm gonna release this. So welcome to my channel. This is the Style of Leadership, and my name is Rachel Anderson, and I will be your host. I'm just kidding. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about today was just kind of a short introduction of my understanding and take on fashion and style and how that impacts our life. The fashion industry affects every area of our lives. You cannot get away from clothing. You need it for home, you need it for your comfort clothes like pajamas, you need clothes to go to work in, you need clothes that you can do athletic activities in, working out, sports, you need clothes for special events. There's so many jobs out there that require uniforms to show distinction so that it's easier to point out who you can go to for help. Like in the medical field, if you need help, you go to a nurse or a doctor, you know what they look like, you know what they wear. There's a distinction there with the clothing. So there's a lot of reasons why clothing is so important. I mean, I'm excited to really dig into all the facts and statistics and really kind of uncover those things as we go. And that's what I wanted to go into. I want to share a few insights of style and what I feel like style does for us. The first point is that style is a tool that we can use to really bring ourselves up and bring ourselves into the next season of our lives. It's really a strategic tool that we have in our hands that a lot of people don't really understand the potential that they have. A study in 2009 put together by Madeline polled that nearly 2,500 female adults ages 16 through 60, and it revealed that women spend on average 287 days deciding what to wear. That's amazing. So basically it was the average woman would spend about 16 minutes every weekday and 14 minutes on the weekend days, and that doesn't even include like special occasion dressing. So it just shows that you spend so much time in your life deciding what to wear. Like, that's not even you wearing the clothes, that's you like trying to figure out what to wear. Clothing impacts everything. And that's why we need to look at it through a lens of strategy and a lens of, I can use this as a tool and not something, I don't have to look at it as something that hinders me, but it's actually something that can grow me and actually bring me to a new level. So basically, to kind of give you a real life example of that, I used to own, I never counted exactly how many pieces I had in this stage of life, but when I started college, I know when we drove me down to Tulsa, we had probably like 4 giant bags of clothes that I had put into a big like Ziploc thing, and we sucked the air. I forget what it's called, but basically you suck all the air and it turns into like this big bag of like, they look like jerky clothes. And I had so many tubs of clothes, basically, that's what I'm trying to say. I probably had a closet of like 500 pieces. Of this many pieces that I had, I really only wore like 20% of the things that I owned. So really what I want to bring into this this channel throughout the process of this is really teaching you guys how to strategically build your wardrobe for not only who you are now, but where you want to be and who you want to be, and really focus on what your visions and your goals are and really how to dress for those. It's everyone needs a pair of leggings. We all need some good lounge wear where we can just, relax, but we also need those pieces that inspire us and motivate us and encourage us to grow and go after the things that we are passionate about in our dreams. Clothing is such a big part of that, and it's something that if you're missing that confidence factor in your dreams, try looking at your wardrobe. I think it actually would bring a lot of breakthrough to you. And we'll go into that in more detail as we go on. But yeah, so basically with my example over the years, I slowly got rid of more and more pieces in my wardrobe. And now I'm at a point where I have about 100 pieces. I need to recount because I'm always getting rid. But I have so much more grace from my wardrobe. Like it's still not what I want it to be, but I can look at the pieces and know that they fit me well, that I like them, that they're in my color range, and I feel confident in them. And the goal of style, one, which is the next point, is that it should always be evolving with you. Just as you should always be growing and improving and developing yourself, your wardrobe should be moving with you. And I think it's actually a really strategic kind of stance, for a strategic way of actually, I didn't word that right, if for your wardrobe to be kind of ahead of where you are, because clothing is so psychological, and I need to venture into all the impacts that it has on our brain and mind, but it impacts you much more than you know. I just really want you guys to want to drive that point home. Clothing is not just something we put on our backs. It's something that communicates a message to yourself and also to the people that are around you. In my personal closet now, yeah, I'm at a point where I feel like I can breathe, and I wear a lot more of my selection than just like a tiny portion. And that's true for a lot of people. Like I think this statistic was like most women own about 300 pieces. It's like between 150 and like 300 is kind of a general amount for a closet, and people can be under that and above it, but most people don't wear most of what they have. And I think it's just because there's a lack of understanding of how to actually build a wardrobe that works for you and actually makes life easier. The goal should not be stress when you open your wardrobe. The goal is that you can look at what you have and pick out pieces and just feel confident in what you wear. So yeah, and the other point that I wanted to bring up was just that style can really enhance a mood. For example, when I need to be productive at home, if I'm working on a project or building something with the Lord, I need to be productive, and I can't do that in my pajamas. I don't know about you guys, but I really need to put on something that tells me I'm ready to work. And I've gone through seasons where I haven't done that, and I've noticed a lack of production. So it's really a mental thing, and I'm working on being better about that, about dressing for where I want my mood to be and not just dressing for how I feel. It's a really powerful tool to pull you up out of feeling lazy or feeling tired. Like color plays a huge role in this. If you're having a bad day and everything's gloomy, the last thing you want to put on is black. You want to bring some color. And this is surprising coming from me because I love black. For all the people who know me, this has been kind of my uniform color, but I'm definitely expanding out of it. I'm always going to have black clothing in my life, but I have definitely realized that there are other options out there for sure. But I always wore black because it made me feel confident. But if you're already in a poopy mood, like, you need to put on a bright color. Put on an outfit that makes you feel fun and bright and just light, not something that makes you feel heavy. And just pay attention to how your mood changes, because it really does have an effect. Yeah, there's so many ways that style impacts our life. And it also shows you where you are in your process in your life. You can go back to your photo stream or your Facebook albums and look at yourself 10 years ago and just look at how much you've changed. Like, naturally, we develop and we grow and we mature. So the things that you wore in high school, you might still have some of those pieces, but if you do, I would encourage you to actually reevaluate them and see if there's actually pieces that you can exchange and actually update, because I think clothing holds a lot of, they can hold a lot of memories, good and bad, and they can hold a lot of hope. Like, for example, today I actually am wearing an outfit that I was gonna wear in Paris for my missions trip. It was canceled due to the COVID-19 global impact. We weren't able to go, but I actually bought this shirt and my sister loaned me this jacket to wear in Paris, and I decided to wear it today because this is a power outfit for me, and I feel powerful in this video, and I love sharing, you know, my heart around clothing with you guys, and I just felt like this was the right outfit, and I feel energized and pumped up, and I feel powerful. And it's cheesy, but it's so true. There are just so many tools and tactics that you can use within your own wardrobe just to bring yourself to a new level of confidence in your life. Yeah, and like I said, style's always developing, but the basics do stay the same. Shape, color, and fit, like you're always going to be drawn to similar aesthetics in style, but obviously trends change throughout the years, but your maturity and just who you are as a person changes. So like if you are still wearing the clothes that you wore in high school, but you are starting into your full-time career, you may want to reevaluate, you know, and, you know, bring in some new pieces because you're in a new season of life. This is a good thing. Those old clothes served you a purpose and they served it well. They served you well, but there's always a time for really recycling and, like, you know, bringing new pieces in. You don't have to just like burn your whole wardrobe. Don't do that. But I really do want to encourage you guys, if you feel like you're entering into a new season, get a few new pieces. You don't have to go crazy, but just kind of come up with a list of pieces that you feel like you've always wanted in your wardrobe, one, but also pieces that will make you feel confident and beautiful, and just powerful. For example, when I go shopping, I have a list on my phone. It's in my notes section, and I have very specific pieces on that note of specific items that I'm looking for. It doesn't have to be the exact thing, but right now what's on my list is a black button-up because I lost mine, and I want it to be like this satin kind of fabric. I don't know if it's satin or silk, but it kind of that sheen, like the shimmery fabric. I'm looking for a pair of denim jeans that are the right fit and the right price, and I have not found them yet. I have had a lifelong battle with finding jeans that I absolutely love. I know they're out there somewhere. I will find the one. Pray for me. But I know that when I find those jeans, even if they are a little more expensive, maybe the price point might be a little higher than what I would have desired, the fact that they're on that list actually takes a lot of guilt out of my purchase if it's something that I've actually been on the hunt for. Like, I hunt for clothing. I don't just go in and buy a cute shirt just because it's cute anymore. Like, I really go in with a mindset of intentionality because I know myself and I will buy everything off the clearance rack, but I have recognized that I need to bring a little bit of strategy into my shopping. And it's really helped me not just collect a lot of junk, but really build my wardrobe with pieces that are gonna last a long time. Clothing is an investment, and that's something I wanna focus on in another video as well. But yeah, it's kind of what I had for you guys today. I know it was kind of a little all over the place, but I really feel like I wanted just to like give you guys a general understanding of what I'm about and what this channel will be. I love clothes, and I hope you can feel the passion that I have for them. And I'm excited to go on this journey with you guys and just see where it ends up. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to like this video and subscribe, I've always wanted to say that, now I actually can, and share it if you want, but I'm just here sharing my heart. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and have a blessed day. Bye.